everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. I am glad that you're here today. I have something exciting to share. The Couture Mini Clutch from YSL finally came to the United States at Macy's, and I picked up 2 of these. This one is the one that really got me. Totally my kind of colors. I'm just very, very excited about the sparkly silver. Let me take these little guys out. I'm not going to use them today, even though I know there's like so much excitement about the little doohickeys and that they stick in there, but I like brushes. Okay, so I'm coming to you with bare skin because I just did my skincare Sunday today because we have time today and I wanted to film some of it. I am going to use Mob Beauty as my complexion. This is just the neatest product. You choose the foundations that you want and you get these little mini palettes to click them into, and you can just change out what you need. So what I did was I bought 2 colors that were in the Cool family, and one of them is a little bit lighter than the other so that I can use that under my eyes for concealing, and I can use the other foundation on my face. Mob Beauty is a clean brand. They're also a lot of fun. The focus, I think, is on creativity and artistry, but also on saving our planet and being kind to our skin and the earth. So these palettes, you can pop the little pans in and out of here and use whatever it is that you want. In this one, I have the 2 foundation colors, and then I have 2 highlighters in here. One of them is kind of like an iridescent, and the other one is just kind of like a angel skin kind of thing. So we'll try both of those. Lip options here. I kind of want to see how the eye turns out before we do that. But the Mob Beauty, I like to use my fingers because it melts the product. So I'm just tapping a little bit on here. And I'm going to be going back and forth on the 2 mirrors that I have here so that you guys can hopefully see everything and get nice and close. But I'm just going to see what I can get away with without a color corrector today. This foundation is amazing. It is water-free, so it is incredibly hygienic. And it really looks and feels like skin. It just has this quality to it that never looks heavy or overly made up. It just kind of smooths things and blends into the skin. I am going to start with a little bit of foundation, I don't even know what to call this, cat paw. And I'm going to go into the slightly deeper foundation color. And I'm just going to really concentrate like on these areas like where I've got like hyperpigmentation. Where I don't want to have a ton of product underneath places that my skin looks okay, and there are places where I need less product, but I don't want to wear a mask. I want it to blend into everything else. So I just took a little bit of the foundation, the color I'm using for foundation. We're in a good place. I have a nice clean canvas to start with. It's a nice foundation. Ready to put a little of this angel skin on. You guys are going to love this. I'm just going to tap this right here. And all this is going to do is make the skin look really fresh and really dewy, but not like in a greasy way, in a healthy way, in a young way. It is probably my favorite highlighter right now. It just is so effortless and delicate. And you can just add it as you kind of, your look starts to progress. I really love it. It gets me excited. Okay. So I fell in love with Stora Dolls number 100. I'll put a picture of that over here for you. And I also really liked Babylon Roses. So this one has the fabulous name 700. There is no name on here. We're going to have to name it. Can you guys in the comment section name this? Let me give it a name. All right, here's the colors. I love it. This is like, this reminds me a lot of the Guerlain Imperial Moon. Let me grab it. I recently organized all of my makeup, and I'm going through a process right now of reorganizing everything, and I bought tons of storage, and I'm going to do a whole video on this. So this is Imperial Moon. This is one of my favorite palettes of all time. This is Guerlain, and the colors in here are so amazing. A very buildable black, very easy to smoke out. It doesn't get away from you too easily. The next one is this beautiful silvery color. And then we have this gorgeous taupe and a peachy color. Okay. So the colors. And this is what they look like. I love this palette. The taupe is like one of my favorites. We're going to do some swatches of the new palette now. Say goodbye to the embossing. It all looks so fresh and pretty, but gotta get in there. Okay, this is our first color. It looks like a sparkly top coat. Oh yeah, that's going to catch the light nicely. And I bet layered over that black is going to be beautiful. Okay, the next one is kind of a pinky, peachy, nudie color. Nice pigment though. Like that. These are so soft and easy to use. Look at that pickup. I just touched it. I like this though. See how it's sort of almost like sheer material. It's like not completely opaque. There's some translucency and it's not heavy looking. I like that. And it means it's going to be more buildable. And then we've got this really nice kind of gray color to make that graduated smoke very smoky. This is literally one of the prettiest palettes that I've seen in a long time. I feel like there aren't as many eyeshadow palettes coming out as there used to be. But now we're getting more. So I'm going to do a smoky eye because it's a smoky palette. We're going to start with this peachy shade. I'm going to use an A501 from BK Beauty. Tapping, and because these are a little bit powdery. And I'm just going to put this in my whole lid. I like this color. It is very opaque compared to what the pigmentation looked like with the other colors. I kind of like that when you get a shade like this and it has, you know, a bit of pigment. So what I'm doing is just kind of bringing it up a little bit. And it's almost like not like a concealer, but it's just the kind of thing you want everywhere so that your eyelid is all uniform. That's pretty. Love this color. And I think the fact that it covers the way that it does makes this a nice one no matter what your skin tone is like. Because sometimes these colors don't always cover. They don't do enough or they do too little is what I'm saying to like make a difference in how the eye looks. Sometimes it's like, did you put anything on? This at least makes things look really even, and I need that. I need that very much. Go into this gray color, and I'm just tapping my brush very lightly because I don't know how this is going to build yet. And I want to run this so that when my eye is open all the way, I can see this coming out. So I'm kind of like marking this here right now. Having hooded eyes kind of complicates things, but kind of start to learn some tricks. All right, so I've marked this area. And then what I love to do lately, I like to take one of my bigger brushes, like this jumbo concealer, and I dip the brush in, and I just kind of roll it. And it makes such an easy crease. And you can blend this out as much as you want, but look at that. And you already go in knowing where you have to be because you've like marked the spot. And then you can just create whatever crease you really want to. So I'm going to do that on this side also. Okay, so it has to be this high. I'm taking the big brush again, and I'm just going in very gently. And I'm just going to roll it against my brow bone. And I know that I've gone out far enough because I marked it ahead of time. This is just like high. It's so easy. I like that gray. It's a very smoky color, but not overpowering. And I can't wait to see how the black is going to go with this and the silver on top. Oh my God, I'm kind of dying right now. Let's use a Sonia G T5. Look at how much comes off on the brush when I just tap it. Well, some of it did shake out. All right, so what I want to do is just start right here. All I'm doing is tapping. I'm not blending anything yet. I just want to tap and figure out where I want this to go. And like I said, this is a pretty powerful color, but it's got like a filminess to it, like a sheer fabric. Really pretty. I like the way you can control this. Everybody always wants so much pigmentation at the very, very beginning, but to be honest, we definitely want pigment, but having something buildable is a good thing. make more mistakes, that's for sure, which I do all the time. But you can correct them because you're using this like gauzy, sheer kind of a color. And this is just turning into like a wild evening out in a big hurry. I have some cleanup to do. I'm trying to tap so that we don't have any fallout because I always worry about that with black. And if it's something that concerns you, you can definitely do your base after the eyeshadow. All right, I'm going to take a blending brush, just a clean brush. And I just want to blend these colors. Clean brushes can be your best friend. You guys see how that pigment is just coming together like beautifully? And we're getting this really smoked out look. Wait till we clean it up. Who cares about the mess we're making? We're going to make it nice and sharp and give ourselves a big eye lift. Okay, I want to go back in with the original color, and I just want to reinforce this. I want it to have some place by itself, and then some where it's kind of starting to overlap into the gray and the black. I can already tell you guys this is going to be like one of my most favorite palettes, and I haven't even put the sparkles on yet. And I love this. And I love this like pinky peachy nude. And I think it's going to look really cool with sparkles. Hi, Sunny. Doggy's in here. Hey, boo-boo. Now comes the fun part. Sparkles. Who's with me? I love good sparkles. I'm going to start with this like very, very, very small brush. I just want to see on my hand how this, oh yeah. Let me try it with a finger now and see which way I like this better. I think we're going to use the brush to start with. I'm going to get a little extra. Okay, so the first place that I want sparkle is right here. Oh my gosh, this looks like silver jewelry. Do you see this? Are you seeing this? Oh, I need to get a finger, sorry. I am tapping this all the way out. Holy mackerel, that is gorgeous. I love how this is like a topper. So it's not completely covering, but ooh, this has got some va-va-voom power. Oh, I love this. This is such a me kind of color. So I've got like the nude with the gray, with the smoky. And actually, I think I'm going to take this brush and go into the black. And I'm just going to go right here at my lash line. Just in this area. It makes your eyelashes look so much longer when you have that deep dark color right at the lashes root. We can fix that once the mascara is on also, but I just kind of want to reinforce this right here. Get the black. So the lashes are very lashy. And it is totally fine that we're getting a little bit of a mess because we're going to clean it up. It's very pretty. This is like, you could wear this to a very fancy event. I'm going a little crazy with the glitter because I love silver. And this is such like a fun, cool toned palette, and I appreciate it. The peachy pink color is warmer, but not super warm. And I'm liking that, just sort of looking almost like naked skin. I happen to think that fingers are the best blending things around. Okay, I grabbed a few liners, so I wasn't sure what I was going to want to go for here. So I have Night Flash, which is kind of that sparkly, but not very sparkly, from Victoria Beckham. And then we have the Sea Gray, which is this very silvery color. I think this is the winner. I don't even want to look at any of the rest. But I also pulled like an ashy color. I'm into this. I love it. But we're going to go in. I want to curl my lashes before this. Today's lashes are brought to you by Rephr, not Surat. So we're going to, just to make sure that we get them to go up and out. All right, I'm going to take the Sea Gray and go into between the lashes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of, not a lot, but a tiny bit of this nude color, like up close to the lashes here. Because when we smoke this out, I want there to be a little bit of that nude color underneath mascara. We know, for me, there is only one mascara, the Vast Lash from Victoria Beckham. I see no reason to use any other mascara pretty much ever. Even her other one, like I'm kind of foregoing it. All right, I want to go slow, do a lot of wiggling. Okay, look what I've already done. I'm not going to touch it. Start really low and do a lot of wiggling. Because in this kind of a look, the lashes make it. And I am not a fake eyelash wearer. So I've got to build the drama with the mascara. Now this mascara is very easy to manipulate when it's wet, but when it dries and you try to go on top of it, it can look really clumpy. So you've got to work, not quickly crazy, but when you're done, you're done. You hit a point where you feel the lashes and they're getting drier, and unless you either add more product or stop, we're almost there. You start to feel like almost like a resistance. Anytime you do something like this with the mascara, leave it alone. Don't try to get it off, even though it's probably bugging you. It's bugging me. I'm going to go on the other side now. All right, I love the look of this and this. So professional. A spoolie. It just brushes right off. And if you ever have like glitter fall on your face, this works for that also. This hasn't been here long enough to get touched yet. Do you guys see what a difference that makes to just put mascara on? I mean, it brings the whole entire eye look together and to a different level. Okay, I'm going to clean up a little bit using these Ulta Beauty, my favorite little cheapy Q-tips. And all I want to do is pull this on an angle like that. You see how that eye just went whoop. Using the other side. And I'm not doing this hard. I'm just sharpening that edge. But then what I think would be really pretty is to take the eyeliner that we just used and just put a tiny bit of it here. And then take your Q-tip on that sharper side and just kind of pull that liner out just a little bit. And you don't get like a wing, you get like a wing-ish. Put a little bit on the edge right here. My hooded eye girls out there can get a little bit of a wing. Just pull it out like that. And what that does is just makes everything look lifted. I love this eyeshadow. Holy smokes. I want to put some of the dark underneath. I'm going to start with the gray because I do think the gray is nice for smoke. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Look at that. It's like jewelry. I can't get over these sparkles. This could be like my new fave. I don't know. Imperial Moon. This one. They're so different. Let's take just a tiny bit of that peachy color again and run it underneath the gray smoke just to blend it out. And this is a T3 from Sonia G. Really pretty. Woo! Love that. All right, I am going to just reinforce my concealer where I think I need to. This is New Year's Eve. This is a wedding, not your own, but a wedding guest. This is, you know, fun party makeup. This is like go to Vegas. This is all that. I love it. Okay, I picked out some stuff over here that hopefully is going to go with this. And if it doesn't, we'll take it off and we'll try something else because I wanted to try it new with you guys. The first color that I thought of was this one for sure from Victoria Beckham. I was trying to like match up with the peachy color. And then this is the new, I keep wanting to say KKW, but it's Skin by Kim. This is, I think, her number one. I think we're going to use this like in the center of whatever we do as like a kind of a highlight. But then I was also thinking like bump it up a teeny bit with the coral. But now I'm thinking, no, I don't like that idea. And I had this lipstick that I wanted to see, but I think this is too punchy. I really want to stay in this monochromatic moment that we have going here. I'm going to take some condensate, and this is one of my favorite blushes ever from Phytosurgence. Look at these together. Like made for each other. MFEO. It's like we're writing on our blue notebooks and saying we're made for each other like when we were kids. This is just a Natasha Denona blush brush. Just want to bounce this on my hand a little bit. Kind of get the product in here. And I wanted to get a little nuts with the blush. We love blush. Blush is such a big thing right now. And all these kids are saying, eyeshadows for old people. Fine. Leave it. We don't care. We like it. And all these fun cheeks. I ordered all of, I wasn't going to. Let me just start out with that. I was never going to order anything from Rose. And then she came out with those shiny little blushes and she got me. So I ordered them. We'll see how long it takes to get here. I've been hearing horror stories about her shipping, but it will come. Okay. I like this blush right now. I want to chisel a little bit. And because it's for a nighttime thing, I think I want to go with Marble. And I just want to put a little bit here. It looks like crazier than it is. And just see how this works out for us. All I want to do is get a little bit of chisel back here. I've been really using the zip again, and I'm feeling like things are moving up. God, your makeup goes on so well after you do your dermaflash. It's like you look at yourself and you're like, how did I walk around like that with all that hair on my face? Just lucky. All right, we're going to put on some bronzer. I used the Gucci bronzer today because it's a nice rosy tone and doesn't go too far from our shadow. Again, I'm liking this kind of monochromatic situation we got here, where nothing is going to stand out too much. I think we want the eyes to be the focal point. I love this. God, every time I put this one on, it just works. It just looks very skin native. Like I was really outside getting actual sun. Okay. Let's kind of take stock of what's going on here. I want to bump up the highlighter, which is really weird for me because I'm not a bump up the highlighter kind of a gal. But I'm digging this today. I'm going to go in with a Wayne 03 just to get a little bit of it, more of it on the brush, kind of rolling it on the product. And I want to really make this glossy because that seems to be the big theme out there in the blush world right now. We've got shiny blush. So if we're going to add shine here, we're going to take away shine to make this look even shinier. Wow, this is so pretty. It's just the most, like, it's a your skin but better highlight. And I love the shine And like I said, if we're going to have shine here, it's really important to not have the whole face shiny or you're just going to look sweaty. Guys, Europe already has the new powder without the talc, and I have not heard great things. Grab whatever you can from the US stock, because when it's gone, they're replacing it. So we'll see what happens. I am just going to go underneath this eye. And then this one. And then I want to just kind of tap out center of the forehead, sides of the nose, down here on my chin, get a nice blur. And then just right here, because we have the shine going. And now when you see the shine, it's not like your whole face is shining. I don't look like I just ran 5 blocks. It actually looks glowy. All right, we're going, hey, my favorite lip liner from Sephora collection. This is called Sink or Suede. These are gel liners. They have a little sharpener. And I think they're like some of the best. Now, I'm not a huge overliner, but I do like to get some definition. Right here in the center, I'll go a little bit higher, but I don't mind that my lips have a peak. What I don't love lately is the trend of going around the outside of the lips so much with a darker color and then putting lighter color in. I think it's going to look really dated. We've all been through that already. So let the kids do it. Just going in and doing those little things like if you just smile a little bit and put this right at the edge, you go from resting bitch face to resting smiley face. So, all right. Let's make some decisions here. I think we're going to start with Bikini because she's a good friend. We love her. Some of the best gloss in the whole world is from Victoria Beckham. There's color. This texture. Is exactly what I want. Oh my gosh, I love this with this so much. The funny thing is that when you look at a palette like this and you think the whole story is going to be the silver, actually, we knew that the story was going to be the silver, but then all of a sudden you get a star, like this incredible peachy nude that makes the whole look really come together and just be gorgeous. I mean, I love it so much. I want more of it on my bottom lashes too. Just going to use a nice soft A504. Just get a nice little blend here at the end. We want this to be straight, but not perfectly, because makeup migrates and we don't want like any harsh lines. Okay, I'm feeling sort of like I need more contour just to stand up to, and use the lighter color. Whoa. Okay. Just get a little bit up here, shorten up the forehead a little bit. I want this to be more defined, but kind of higher than my actual cheekbone. That's good. I just drew right on my hair. Okay. All right. These IT Cosmetic brushes that they have at Ulta, like in all the fun shapes and everything that they always have on like the crazy sale days. I love these. They're so dense and bouncy. I'm very bouncy when it comes to putting stuff like this on, and I want a more defined jaw, I think, this also. Where am I going to go tonight? I'm going to have to convince the boys to go out for dinner. I just love the way that her contour is not too much. It's like just enough. This color is called Travertine, and it is just so pretty. And it's done exactly what I wanted. And I still have my high shine cheek. I'm going to put a little more blush, because you know we always do that here. When in doubt, more blush. The Wayne Goss 002, so I can be a little bit more precise. I do want to get a little bit of this up here. I think it's pretty to have a little bit of blush right there. And because this color is so close to the lip and eye, I feel like this is just really, really pretty and kind of, it's got a little bit of a retro kind of mod feel, I guess, because of the matte. But I think that these sparkles are so pretty. I might actually take a little bit more of those. I'm going to use my ring finger. Just gently go there, because we kind of cleaned up that edge and we want to just soften it a teeny bit. Allow for those imperfections that we've achieved by smiling and making faces our whole lives. Okay, we're going to have to shellac these guys. This bottom really, like, seriously cannot be discontinued. I will be heartbroken forever. This Tom Ford brow with the fibers in it is a gift. I just like it when they kind of stand up. We've gone through so many brow phases, but I definitely don't like the super messy, and I don't like the super structured. So hopefully we're somewhere in the middle. In my lower waterline, and I want to get a very beige color, kind of play off of the beige that is on the peachy part of my eye. I think this color is going to be perfect. Yeah, it really softens it. This is Intense Eye Pencil Clair from Chanel. That's very brightening, which is making me feel like we need to brighten that inner corner. I gotta think for a minute. Highlighter, maybe? We're gonna try it. Because I don't want it to take away anything from the look. But I think a little bit of brightness right here. Yeah. You guys see that difference? It's like just enough to like, I don't know, add some dimension without adding another color, which I'm excited about. I'm so cold all the time now. It's so weird. I was like hot my whole life. And then after going through menopause, it's been like I'm freezing all the time. It's crazy. Okay, let's talk about this whole look that came together. But I'm really liking the way that everything is dialed way back except for my eye. And I think that it's just a more modern take, I think, on what we're seeing now with shiny cheeks. And yes, we still want to do eyeshadow. They can do what they want. People are doing just like some definition or whatever. But I mean, definition or this, I'm going to pick this like every single time. I love the way that this peachy, pinky, nudie color really started the whole thing just off with a bang because it had coverage. And then we went into the gray and did that really easy, put a mark down kind of thing, and we went in with the brush. We just went, we marked it just to make sure we knew where to have the smoke. And the only thing that I can say is that if we really wanted to, you take a pencil brush, go into the black, and make this really smoky. And it's just going to make your lashes look longer. Just by adding that teeny little bit with the pencil brush. And then it's always good to just go and blend and make sure everything is very seamless. You need to do this for eyes and for cheeks. Clean brush. Patting. I think we've reached our destination here. So what a beautiful palette. The formula that YSL has been putting out in these clutch style shadows are just gorgeous. This could be my favorite now. This is a beautiful, this is why I don't use these little guys. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This is number 400 Babylon Roses. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And then we have the crowd favorite. I do love this. This is Stora Dolls. I mean, gorgeous. And look at this. Look at these two shimmers. Amazing. They have a formula that could be the best right now of the department store kind of level shadows. I think this combination is spectacular and it's crazy. This just looks so fun and fun. I feel like we should go to like a party. I should be at a something fancy, you know, something fun. This would go with your little black dress any day of the week. I love the simple lip. I love the shiny cheek. I love this foundation that doesn't even look like foundation, doesn't feel like foundation. This is the kind of product that when you get home and you get through the door and you rip off your bra, that you're not also dying to wash your face because it doesn't bother you. You can't feel anything. There's nothing on here that's uncomfortable. It's like you got good for you in it. All right, we're going to put some setting spray on. I've moved a little of the Veil Soft Focus just to melt everything. And voila, we have reached the end. I think that this formula is insane, you guys. I want all of them. This one is so pretty. I only bought 2 from this grouping. Let me show you the other colors. This one is called Over Noir. It does have a name. Over Noir. I'm not going to be over this anytime soon. And then the other one that I got is Over Brune. And that one will stay for another day. And then, okay, I did get 710. Okay, that makes more sense. I did not get Over Doré because it looked too yellow. But now that I'm seeing this, I think I might have to pick it up. And this other one is called Over Orange. That's 810. Could probably live without that one. I'm not much of an orange freak. So we have 100 Stora Dolls, 200 Guerlain Dream, which I do not own, Neutral Nudes. It's actually very pretty. Then we've got the Warm Nudes, which I trim to stay away from with my coloring. Cool tones, Casbah Spices, and then Babylon Roses. This one is very pretty too. Medina Glow. I think I'm going to look at that one when I go to Sephora and see what I think. And then number 600 is really pretty too, called Spontaneous Lilies. And after seeing this kind of nude color, I think I'm really up for trying. I've never seen anyone talk about this before. This is the Makeup Forever Artist Highlighter in Wherever Pearl. And it's like a highlighter to highlight your highlighter. You go in and it's just this very pretty pearl. It's like a smidge more than the Ma Beauty. And it just takes it up a little level. Yeah, I mean, this is just like putting light where you need it. It's really, really pretty. Quite a bit here. I made a nice mess. I hope that you guys all had a good 4th of July. It's nice, about to enter insanity. So enjoy this last little hurrah, because really, someone sent me the thing that said, summer's over. I need to buy pumpkin lattes, get my Thanksgiving turkey together, and buy my holiday gifts. So the second half of the year tends to feel faster than the first half. And then we had all the cicadas here. So now finally it's beautiful and quiet out there. So I think I'm going to go and order some food and have a glass of wine and chill out. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to have an espresso martini. I just bought a pre-made one. I'll try it. Please put whatever questions, comments, concerns you have in the comment section. It really does help all of us when you guys take the time to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. It helps it get seen by more eyes. And also commenting helps the algorithm also. And as a newer creator, I count on stuff like that. I will have links to everything in the description box that will take you to my shelf where we can shop together, and you can buy all of the products that I talked about or not. See what you have that is this idea. This sparkly kind of an eye can be done with any colors. You could do any mattes you want and find a very sheer sparkle like this of silver or gold or pink, and just add it on the top, and it just will give you that just little bit that you needed. And then I really like the pared back lip and the shiny cheek with it. Feeling very up to date. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed to the channel, we would love to have you be part of the family here. It's a soft place to land, and this is your space too. Like literally this much away from being able to go live and plan membership things. I've got lots of stuff lined up, so stay tuned. And I hope you guys have a really good day and a really nice evening. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you all very soon. Take care. Bye.